Play it.
Welcome to Madden favorite team or accessibility options. You can always change these later from the game settings. Accessibility settings.
I'm going to pick. You know I'm always going to pick the Atlanta Falcons. Hell yeah.
Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set.
I don't need that shit.
Settings.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Aldrich Rosas and the Giants putting toe to leather, and we are underway in the 2019 Pro Bowl. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about, if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team,
I told you I was going to get Madden 20 for the PS4.
Think about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
Darius Slay of Detroit in on the tackle. A look at the starters defensively now for the NFC.
Playing in his 11th season in the NFL is defensive back Malcolm Jenkins, who entered with the New Orleans Saints as a cornerback before shifting back to safety, where he's had his best years. Terrific football IQ, tremendous tackler, can also guard receivers.
Fourth down, bitches.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And now running right through it.
Oh! All the way, baby!
20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Michael Thomas taking it in. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted.
Even for a Pro Bowl, 62
and
points.
It's good.
I think you wore out your voice in that one talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We're going to get these bitches. Nah.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught,
hell yeah, we jumped his ass.
It's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't he carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down. He finds a way to convert.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down.
Damn, it's a 1st down, bro.
To the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism.
He had to lose the ball.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 45 yards.
They
and
got
the
him.
AFC is an extra point away from tying this game up.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the
field.
The
flag.
Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point up and through by Myers. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
It's 7-7.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is Breeze. And complete to Zach Ertz. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such support.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Hell yeah! Julio Jones for the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, that was a beautiful pass.
Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you threw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
Roses to add the extra point. And he's got it. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Oh,
a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the
14-7.
Mahomes now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Into coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a return across midfield.
Intercepted it, baby.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Pass incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
I guess I'm going to try to run it.
This game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it, the Madden Studios right here in Orlando? That's where Coach and the guys hang out as well.
He got 29 yards that time.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak.
First down, baby. First down.
Big play. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We'll go right through
a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making a play there.
Another try on second down with Gurley. And he will
touchdown!
Carry this touchdown NFC. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And last year's rushing and total touchdown leader Todd Gurley caps it with his first of the game here. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds his Chiefs teammate, Travis Kelce. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. To the right side, it's Kelce. They'll wind up getting
3rd down.
That sets them up for 3rd down.
The coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's
21-7.
their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's the 2nd quarter now.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
He thought he had it. That was all it, boy.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as go. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action.
It's in the 3rd quarter.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Breeze looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to
2nd
Julio
down.
Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. And he almost had it defensively.
God damn it.
Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
It's first down, though.
That will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
You look back a few years ago, Charles, when the Pro Bowl did that 3-year experimentation. I know you're a traditionalist. You like AFC versus NFC.
Yes, I do.
But for the games 2014, 15, and 16, they tried something a little different. They held essentially a fantasy draft for players. Year 1, it was Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders as captains. Year 2, Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. And then in year 3, Michael Irvin again matching up against Jerry Rice.
And one common denominator, every single one of those guys with a gold jacket, all of them in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So they didn't ask you and I to be the captains and make the picks. And by the way, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, went 2-0. And you know I heard all about that.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full pack.
And he will fight his
touchdown.
way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Rosas good with the extra point. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26. Look at this spin.
Balance.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the NFC is going to have a short field as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Todd Gurley. 26 yards. And the NFC
It's
able to
over
widen
for
their
them.
advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
I can't believe, I cannot believe I'm playing Madden 20 already.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The Panthers' Luke Kuechly there on the tackle. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out
First down.
in the same stadium with the LA Rams Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham. Nickname, Automatic.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The AFC thus far on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin quarter number 4. The AFC thus far on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Uh-oh.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Mahomes. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his 1st catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Incomplete.
That's how I'm supposed to fix it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him.
Oh!
Nice stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. Touchdown!
Whoa! You got to see that. Oh, my God.
Adds on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown is puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. He doesn't need
jumped over his ass
in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And that'll
41
to
14.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The AFC thus far on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Fourth down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Taken from just outside the 30. Whoosh. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze going to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go down.
Oh, flag. Flag. Oh. Defense was holding me down.
Personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And that is incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Rosas to add the extra point.
And it's good.
A while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Really sending me a party,
second and 10 from the 25.
Hold on, guys. Let me go. Hold on. What's up, dude?
Mahomes going to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The AFC thus far on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he cannot get
He sucked his ass.
NFC getting in there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
49-14. NFC, AFC, NFC won. They kicked AFC's ass.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Hold on, guys.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy classic Madden with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game in exhibition.